last few months, we have seen Nikke constantly try to revive an old meta known as the shotgun meta, and I believe that they've actually accomplished their goal. Now, does this mean shotgun meta is now the best meta in the game? Of course not. But it is nice that we have new options, right? New metas. We can use this team and go about it. So we're gonna run different teams today against Gravedigger, where shotguns are meant to be used realistically, and all that stuff to help you guys, one with Gravedigger, and two to show you guys different comps with the new made Privity, also Tove and Leona. And we're also gonna have some comps without Tove and Leona, since a lot of you guys don't have them as well. Let me know how you guys think, bro. I know you guys see the new setup back there. Look at that, the one-piece hoodie. Your boy had to level up just a bit, make it feel more like comfortable, right? Y'all to just, hey, I don't want y'all just looking at me. Y'all can take a look at the scenery. Yeah, let's see how this is working. I'm gonna put up some teams. Let me know what you guys think. Like and subscribe. Let's go. Alrighty, so this is the first team. Obviously, I do think this is my go-to shotgun meta comp, right, with Noir and Guilty, just so we have that additional DPS. And then with Tove and Leona, I did actually, in fact, increase my Leona skill levels, so now she's actually giving Privity 5 pellets. Let's go in there. I do think it's going to be quite good, at least for Gravedigger. I don't really think people were struggling with Gravedigger before, especially if you had somebody like Red Hood who just clears this. But obviously, maybe you want to use something different. Maybe you want to have fun and not always use Red Hood, right? So I do think this shotgun meta is the team. I do like the shotgun meta. It's a team that I don't usually use for just regular progression, but it's definitely like I like using different teams, right? Let me know down below. Are you guys the same? I like using different teams, right? I know in a lot of my showcases before, you guys used to just see me put in the new character with Red Hood and Modernia, but yeah, I like using different characters. Surprisingly, trust me, I like using different characters. I get upset when I can't use Crow. I generally, because I like Crow as a character, right? I like it. She has my favorite voice actor of all time, so it's just natural that I would like Crow, right? But you guys see, we're doing quite good, right? Okay, we did. Okay, that broke just in time. Right, so with this team, by having somebody like Noir on the team, when we enter a full burst, we're having our max capacity increase, my god, and then we're also having our bullets refill. Not to mention, if we do use our burst skill, all shotgun characters, or I guess just everybody here realistically, well, technically it's just shotgun characters, right? It's only everybody if we have Blanc on the team, but we're getting hit rates, right? We're getting what we need as for the shotgun group. So I think this is a good team. Obviously, it's not faster than other teams, right? But maybe you don't want it to be that fast. I mean, I don't know why you wouldn't want it to be fast, but yeah, you guys see that team really got it done, right? I do think what they were trying to do with the shotgun meta that they're trying to revive worked, right? This is a good look. 17 million, 18 million, 16 million, right? With Tove and Leona, these three characters who are all shotgun characters are really helping put out the damage. Even Leona did some damage herself, right? She did half of what everybody else was doing, right? Damn near half of what everybody else was doing. So this is pretty good, right? It's a balanced team. I do like it a lot. Let's go into the next team though. Let's try with this team. This team doesn't have any like Leona, Tove, or even Noir, right? This is really just some shotgun characters who is here with Privity. We do have Mika and Summer Helm on the team. I do think these are characters who are going to be helpful. Mika with the stacking buff, that's going to be good for her and Guilty, especially since Guilty stacks her own stuff as well and has a mechanic that allows to get more stacks and more efficiently. We have obviously Summer Helm here is really good for the Gravedigger boss, so I think if you do have her, you feel free to use her here. I try to showcase different teams as much as possible, just because every time I make a video, if I showcase the one team, not everybody's gonna have that team, right? I have to be realistic and just showcase different teams so you guys have different options. If you just don't have the teams at all, then that's a different story, right? Another thing I like is that the Mika here actually does cleanse debuff, and that's quite good here when we get stunned, right? The stun here is quite annoying, and I'm not really focusing on these missiles or whatever these are, but when it does come into play, right, then boom. So, okay, we broke that in time, right? We broke that in time. We're going to the next phase, obviously, with, okay, hold on. Okay, let's see. Can we break these in time? Okay, we did. Good. Right, as long as you can break it the first time, then you should be good. Because even if you don't break the second time when it comes back up, you should be ready by then, right? And then you can just kind of like alternate between going back and forth with this boss if you need to. That's a nice strat that I like doing, right? I break the first time. If I struggle to break it the second time, I just let it be, because then by the second time it comes back up, I can regroup and then collect it. So here, for example, I have to break them all, and boom, it goes back. If I don't break all of these, it will come back up. Pretty good, right? So these comps are working out, right? I think what they wanted with a shotgun character that's not Summer and East, and I say not Summer and East because Summer and East doesn't really work with these characters that they've been dropping. I feel like they've dropped Tove and Leona specifically for this privity, right? And you can see that as clear as day, especially since this privity relies on having like so much pellets go off to do her things. So they definitely made the Tove and Leona character for this privity. My question is, are they trying to build a full comp for shotgun? Are they going to add more shotgun DPS, more shotgun support? And why are they not buffing up other teams, bro? SMG could use something. Lord, SMG needs it. So here's another team comp that I put together. The reason why I want to try this team comp out is because I do also think that they made this privity to be working with, or at least paired up with, the Summer Niece and the original privity, since this new privity has all the stuff you would want on herself already, on her own kit, one, and then also Summer Niece and this other privity gives it as well, right? Obviously, when you enter a full burst, you're getting the attack buff, the reload speed, all that stuff, and this privity definitely wants it. And Leona works with these characters too, right? They just made it that Tove doesn't work with Summer and Niece just because of the attack speed, but you can definitely run this team as well and get quite far as well, right? You should be able to, right? I think once you enter a full burst, damage is gonna go crazy, right? This new privity has a insane burst skill, right? Crazy percentage for AoE, which is surprising that they gave it to her, but I mean, I will take it. I think overall they did a great job with this privity. I don't think she is obviously like the best character in the game or anything like that, only because of there's so many things behind her, right? They didn't make this character to be like the solo best character in the game, the solo hardest hitting character in the game. This is a character who heavily depends on other people being on the team, right? Even though it is a team-based game, like some characters, they're clearly as they don't need other people, right? Red Hood doesn't need nobody but herself. Obviously, Modernia, Scarlet, these characters don't need nobody but themselves on a full burst. But everybody else, or at least a burst skill, I want to say, not a full burst, but like for this privity, you want her to be on the team she's meant to be on, and that's either the full-blown shotgun meta team, or that is, you know, this team right here with the Summer and Niece and also the other privity, right? You're getting, again, a lot of attack buffs going here. The reload speed is helping you fantastically. Leona's still on the team because she's helping both of them as well, right? I think that's what they were going for when making this character, and they did a good job. I think they really accomplished what they were trying to do, and I would love to see more of what they did with this privity, but for characters who are not shotgun, right? It's been months. Tove came out in November, right? They've been trying to push for this meta for months now, so I'm really glad that they succeeded with this, right? I think if they were going to do this and make the privity Elysion, since she is an Elysion, they should have done it for characters who were Elysion, just so they can stay in the same group for the tower specifically. But overall, they did a great job, right? If you look here, privity did 19 million, Anise did 30 million, which is obvious. Anise is still harding, or at least hitting harder than this privity, but she's still doing great damage, right? 19 million from her is very good damage still with this team as well. So I'm glad what they did for this privity. I think they did a phenomenal job with, like I said, what they're going with. But you guys let me know what you think, right? I'm not gonna rank her or anything like that. I do think she's a pretty solid unit. I just I don't want to say I don't like the fact that she needs to be ran with other characters, because we've seen this coming a long time ago, right? We were expecting this day to come. We know this is how it works, but I'm liking the character. Do I like that you have to fully invest into damn near all three of these characters? Not really, but overall, it's fun, it's new, it's crispy, and I want to say they revived the shotgun meta with this team. So you guys let me know what you think. It's your boy Zxous, and I'm out. Peace.